All right, so this video is going to show you how to make your very own data box. I only have 15 pieces of data here. You guys have 25. It's going to work the same way, but I don't have enough room here to work with 25 numbers, so I'm going to use 15. Now, the first thing I did, and the first thing you should do, is put your numbers in order. You can see they're in numerical order here. That's the first thing you need to do. Because besides this, we need to find the mean, we need to find the median, and we need to find the standard deviation as well. And that's the formula for finding the standard deviation, right? The square root of the sum of d squared divided by n minus 1. But we'll get there when we get there. First things first, let's start putting our data box together. So the main reason why everything needs to be in order is because it's going to make everything else we need to do so much easier, right? So we need to put all of these numbers in our little box here that's designated by X. So that is exactly what we need to do. Now, again, I remind you, I will not be able to fit all of these in there, but it works the same way whether it's full or not, right? Okay, so I'll end it there. Now, the F, what does the F stand for? The F is for frequency. How many times did that number show up? Well, the 5 shows up twice, 10 shows up twice, 15 shows up once, 18 once, twice, once. Actually, the 30 shows up 3 times, so I'm going to put 3 there. And now we need to fill out the third box. We need to subtract the number from the average. And I already worked the math out. It was 20.9. I'm going to make this easy for myself, and I'm going to round it up to 21. So it's going to be 21 minus 5, 21 minus 5, 21 minus 10, so on and so forth, right? You get the idea. Well, this is what we need to do all the way down our little data box. 21 minus 22, not 22 minus 22. Sorry about that. 21 minus 25. 21 minus 25. 21 minus 27. 21 minus 30. So on and so forth, right? Now, what goes in the D? Well, the D is short for deviation, and we need to find out what the average is minus that number. It's going to tell you how far that number is away from the average. And 21 minus 5 will give me 16. 21 minus 10 will give me 11. 21 minus 15 will give me 6. 21 minus 18 will give me 3. Negative 1, negative 1, negative 4, negative 4. This would be what? Negative 6. And this would be a negative 9. All right. Now, d squared is exactly what it sounds like, guys. 16 times 16 will give me 256. And I'm going to write that in there, right? Now I need to find out 11 times 11. That's going to give me 121. 36. This is going to be 9, 1, 1. Guys, if you get a negative number in d squared, you're doing something wrong. Why? Because when you multiply a negative number times another negative number, you get a positive, right? So negative 1 times negative 1 will give me positive 1. Negative 4 times negative 4 will give me 16. Negative 6 times negative 6 will give me 36. Negative 9 times negative 9 will give me 81. So on and so forth, right? So, right, first thing we need to do here is we need to find the median, all right? So I like to do it a certain way. I'm not going to count. I'm going to eliminate these numbers as I go until I get to the middle. The middle number is what I'm looking for as my median. That's my median right there. Median is going to be 22. What is my mean going to be? Well, we already found the mean out over here, right? That's the X with the bar over it, and that was 21. Now, how am I going to find my standard deviation? In order to find my standard deviation, guys, I need to add up all of these numbers. I'm going to add them all up because that's what this is, the sum of d squared. So I need to add them all up. And after I find that number, I need to find the square root of that number. And then once I find the square root, I need to divide that by 24. Why 24? Well, for me, it would be 14. But it will be 24. Why? You have 25 numbers. 25 minus 1 will give you 24. So whatever number you got here divided by 24 will give you your standard deviation. If you guys have any questions on how to do a data box, please don't feel scared to contact me on Remind.